Excellent. You really can't hear me, Orion? You can hear me. Oh, that was me. That was me. I probably shut the mic off because we're talking about stuff. Talking about inappropriate things in the workplace. I'd say about 50 cars. Why in the world would they put this on digital? Oh my gosh, I have to pay for my subscription. Oh, they put us under pursuit though. Yeah, it says pursuit. It was like the live banner and it says pursuit. And then then underneath it, it says anti-ice rally. Don, you figured it out on the first try. Yeah, it is definitely a caravan making its way out of South Los Angeles, because we're not allowed to say South Central anymore. Did you know that? I don't think anybody gets offended by that. But for some time there, I guess we weren't allowed to say South Central. But anyways, it's coming northbound. That's going to be on Central. And if you guys want to hear me rant about something that has nothing to do with, well, it does everything to do with us watching this, but yeah, LAX is just like, no, can't come into our airspace. All this, pretty much, Simba, all you can see right there with your eyes, that's all LAX's airspace, and they will not let us in there. So, yeah, and I don't know why. And I guess, you know, that's the thing. Thank goodness the guy in the back seat in this aircraft can't get on the aircraft radios, because I guess it's in bad form. And I'm not making fun of my pilot. I'm not making fun of you, Chris. But it's in bad form to question why. Like if the tower says, hey, you can't come in here, or your request is denied, it isn't up for debate. It's not like you're talking to your parents, apparently. So we will never know, because I didn't give them a phone number to call when I'm back on the ground to explain to me why we can't go in there. But at any rate, that's the protest down there. That white van, that right there, I would venture to say, is a news vehicle. News. And the rest of them are the 50 vehicles that are protesting the ICE raids. And again, the big plan is to make their way up here. I saw the address. It's something on Main Street. I would venture to say it's either going to be the federal building or it's either going to be the federal building or City Hall. I just looked down and solo rider. Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you. I hear you. Oh, Popeye, who's going to arrest him? Yeah, I learned my lesson. I gotta say, like, hey, I'm answering, because otherwise, yeah, that's something like that's going to happen again. Autumn Sky makes me think of 007 for some reason. I don't know why. And Linus is down there throwing out the Schwarz, Rot, and Gelb. I love the... yeah, Justin definitely is on vacation. You're going to be missing the golden tones, the velvety Australian tones for about 3 weeks. Yeah. I find that to be an interesting argument that, who was here first, and everybody just kind of assumes, you know, that it was Hispanics. It was the Spain that conquered Mexico, and then it was the Aztecs or the Mayans that were down there, that were originally there. But who says that they're the originals? There could have been Native Americans up here at some point, before the other people. So I don't know. Just don't buy into that. I think that you guys got to come up with a better argument. There's too many holes in that one. So. I can, tell you that we, meaning myself and my cats and my daughter and her daughter, because they came over to the house to they come over to visit me. Don't get it twisted, but I just happen to have a washer and dryer, so they're using the washer and dryer. But, so she, granddaughter's at daycare. She puts in a couple loads. She goes off to grab some groceries, and she comes back, and lo and behold, the street's blocked. And she's sending me these pictures, and I said, don't worry about it. It'll be a couple minutes, because usually it's like bing, bang, boom, done. Well, that turned out to be hours and hours and hours and hours, and I'm not 100% on it, because if I'm not working, believe me, man, I'm not the sticking my nose in everybody's business guy. I'm the exact opposite. It's like I find they finally moved their little perimeter a little bit, and you could find a way like around it. And by the time I got home, I could do that. And then I told her, but it was hours before they opened up the roads and they actually left. And so yeah, it was an inconvenience. I can say that it was definitely an inconvenience. And I think, because I saw some video on the ground, I think that was the Iranian guy that they got. That was a big deal. And again, just saw a blurb, I think, on IG. Where do I get my news? That'd be Fox News. No, I saw something on Instagram, and I just kind of glanced at it. Or maybe it was Fox. Maybe it was Fox on IG. But at any rate, so there you go. I'm personally impacted by what is going on down there. Oh, let's see what's going to happen here. And, this is the thing, too. If this was all vetted, then why does the fire truck not know not to take Central northbound because of this little thing going on right there? Oh, can we transition?